Hi guys, a new site today and sorry for the gap because I was basically working on an update which improves auto blogging images and it was a major update. And secondly, we also launched Autolinking.ai. As you can see, this is my site for fresh domains and these are the different niches. Today I did therapeutic essential oils. If you check out the tutorial for Autolinking.ai, this is the site that I launched and I will be sharing the URL here. I'll simply add it to Bing because I'm quite hopeful for Bing to reward this site, because what I have noticed is Bing cares about the internal links and the anchors that you use. It's been about 10 or 11 days now since I launched these 7 sites and the previous ones and so on. So what I did so far in the past 2 days was first add internal links to all these sites, the ones that are done, the previous 22 approx sites as well. And secondly, now I'll be doing sites with more articles because internal links is a very crucial factor when you want to improve your indexing. And also on the first scroll from Google or Bing, if you have a site with 1,000 articles, they are all internal linked properly. It really gives a great signal to Google, okay, like you have actually covered this site and they somehow missed to crawl that site. So this is what I'm going to do. Yesterday, I did some topical map keywords using ChatGPT for this site. And also, these are the keywords or question keywords for aromatherapy, which I got from Keyword Chef. As you can see, it should be here somewhere. Okay. So these were the clustered keywords, 284 here. And this is what I'm doing right now. Can questions about essential oils. So my site has two categories in it. This is the site. First of all, like these are the new images that are generated from Autoblogging. It almost looks real now and very high quality stuff. And aromatherapy massage. So we have about 165 articles right now. More should be coming in shortly. Like the articles are being generated as I make this video in the backend from Autoblogging. So yeah. So next step is auto linking. Once all these will be done, I'll be generating internal links for these articles and we'll see how many links the tool creates. So as you can see, as I refresh, new pages are coming in. So these articles cost 3 credits now on Autoblogging. Previously with multiple AI images, it used to cost 4 credits. So we have made it cheaper and better. So do check out the AI image update. Overall, like great images, great content as well. As you can see, more articles are coming in. What I've thought of, like I can simply create the necessary pages that a site needs right away. So this is a GPT that I have created for necessary pages generator. And what I have found out is like all these pages are necessary if you want to get your sites approved on AdSense or Ezoic. So I'll just use this. So it requires a bunch of things like few fields. I'll just add a random name here, Lily Rose. That's it. So niche, essential oils and aromatherapy. Domain is .com. Author Lily Rose and contact email contact at the rate. And what I do is I'll search for this name on Google, and so this has wait, this is a very common name, right? So I'll simply search for some, or what you can do is forbes.com essential oils. So this is kind of black hat. So what you can do is, so if some person has written about essential oils, right? So you can use the same author. So she has this content like chai and relationship advice and stuff. So I'll just use this one and change the author to this. And then I'll go here, go to Twitter, LinkedIn, and pick up these social profiles. Twitter is this, LinkedIn is this. Now we are good to go. I'll change this name here. Now this is black hat stuff, or this might trigger a lot of you guys, but it's fine. First of all, the channel's name is Autoblogging, so a lot of white hat guys are not here to watch me do this stuff. So these are the necessary pages. I'll wait for every page. Let me just give it an instruction. Send me each page with at least 500 plus words of content, or write each page. You can send me one page at a time. That's it. So yeah, privacy policy is here. Coming to the logo part, I'll go to brandcrowd.com, and here oil therapy center central, sorry, I don't even know the brand name, and instead of rabbit it's oils. This looks nice, right? And we can actually use this directly. So I don't want the text at all. I just simply go for the icon, as you can see, and I'll copy this, save, go to remove.bg. So our logo is ready, or the site icon. And next is header, go to logo, select logos. And also I think I can compress it as well. Compress PNG. And so this is the logo, skip cropping, width is this much. Site icon, new images are coming in as well. So skip cropping, and we have our site icon as well. Now coming to the bio, or we can add our author name here. I'll be sharing this link, the access to this particular GPT in our private mastermind, but you can create something like this. I think I have already shared what it does, so you can simply replicate it. And yeah, so this is good. I'll publish it. Now is the interesting part, which is basically about the colors. So what I do is I'll get this code, the color code, and this is the color palette. I simply use the main one and simply point to whatever the previous cursor was on, or what the shade was. So like just move it here again, paste it code, and just make sure the white circular part that you are seeing, the color shade, it's the same. So you have a new color palette for your site. And I basically do this for all my sites, and I have seen like a lot of sites being approved just because of this stuff. As you can see, it looks nice already and published. Cool. It looks nice. I think it will be easily approved. We were doing necessary pages. I've completely forgot about it. Yes. Next page, please. So you can actually go in and edit the addresses if you want to, because this is like 123 Aroma Suite and Centville. But this is nice, right? Reach out online and driving directions. This, oh wow, take Lavender Lane east for 3 miles, head north on Rosemary Road, merge onto Eucalyptus. Expressway West and continue for 8 miles. Take an exit for Aroma Suite. I think I'll just keep it like this. It's funny, right? I'll I love AI. So we have terms, contact details, privacy pages. So four are here, and I believe I can start adding pages. So for the 10 days that I did not launch a site, I will basically do a new site, a new video soon, which will cover like 10 or 15 new sites. And I'm going to go to Vietnam on 7th of April. I'll be speaking there in a workshop, and that's my first speech. And what I have planned is I'll teach everyone to build a new site within 2 hours, and we'll be using auto blogging and auto linking. And yeah, it's going to be fun. There will be 50 people and 50 new sites in 2 hours. So this is like careers. It takes time, right? Since this is using GPT-4, it definitely is slow, but you don't have to write stuff, right? So that's fine. Privacy policy, I'll just ignore this. Address, I think I can just add a link to contact us. That's it. It's fine. I won't go into the details here because it doesn't matter. Even the guys who approve our sites for ads or monetization, even they don't check it out in depth. They just want the pages to be there, and that's what we are going to do. I won't be too much picky about this. So this is going to be a long video. I won't be editing much of it because yeah, I need to sleep. I haven't slept properly since 3 days or so, and I've been very much excited to launch auto linking. And based on the early feedbacks, I've started tweaking it as well. Partnerships is here. If you check it out, like employment and careers are basically the same page, but it somehow works. The next should be disclaimer, I believe. Yeah, disclaimer. So this disclaimer is the last page, and then the menu stuff. Okay, disclaimer is here. I'll ask it to write the next one. Now, this is the footer about section that I was talking about. I'll add it here. About, I'll use this here. Image alt is equal to logo. Width is equal to 50 px. And center this. Okay, perfect. And these are here the menus will be added. So these are the menus that I talked about. Like first menu will be learn more, which will be the title for widget 2, and the third widget will be get involved. Main publish. So this will be auto updated. I'll wait for this code and follow us here. Perfect. Colors are fine. It looks nice and the images are great. And I strongly believe like they will definitely approve us. Instead of this, I think I'll use something else like some lighter color shade of yellow. Okay, perfect. Publish. And whenever I launch such sites, so first of all, what I'll do is I'll go to single post layouts and remove the dates from Meta so that people don't come in and check, okay, all the articles were published on the same day. So appearance menu, company menu, so which is basically employment. If you forgot about the pages, you can check out here employment, partnerships, affiliates, and careers. Partnerships, affiliates, and careers, add to menu. I'll remove this one and keep. partnerships and careers at the top. That's it. And the main one now, privacy, terms, contact, terms, disclaimer, and address as well. Add to menu. I'll add one more. I'll call it blogs. And yeah, that's it. So now we have the pages. So first of all, they love a lot of options in the header, and your site should have multiple categories, and each category should have at least 10-20 articles, and learn more and stuff. The footer looks good as well, and we are good to go, guys. So this is the site. I'll directly apply for Ezoic, even though it takes 2 weeks or so, because then they will apply to Google on your behalf. It takes some time for that, all that stuff, but it pays a lot more compared to AdSense. I think the articles are done, and we have a lucky number here, double one articles on our site now, and this is how the site looks after all the edits that we did. And yeah, crazy site, right? I love it. Let's get started with Autolinking.ai. So this is the dashboard, and I'll add the project name as this. This is my WordPress ID password. XML file now. I'll create internal links between both the categories together. So all articles which are published, and you can create different clusters and do internal linking between them. But I prefer doing it for the entire site in one go. So let's go. Choose file, and let me see if I have credit. So it will cost 1 credit per article. So request submitted successfully. Hi guys, a new day today. I stepped off after making a lot of tweaks to auto linking based on the feedback that I got, and I had to improve a couple of things. Also, I applied for Ezoic after editing the pages and adding the color theme and etc. to our site. And so first of all, let's start with auto linking. What's the status? So if I go here, it says like it's completed. So from the dashboard, you can download the articles and reports. Reports is straightforward because reports is like which article got linked, and the articles CSV which you can download from here will have two different columns. One will be the original articles and the other will be the updated articles. And you can use the auto linking importer plugin for which the link is here, and you can upload the file here in this option, and you can either import backup or import internal linked articles. It has been completed, and let's see how many links it created for us. So I'll just download the reports, open it up, and it's on my other screen. So when you open the report, it will look something like this, which it has four columns. This is the article from which this particular article is linked to, and this is the article title of the current or the main article, and this is the target title, so that you can compare are these even related to each other or not. And this is the anchor text used. So if you open up the first one, and again I love the AI images, and you can simply search for the anchor text, and this has been linked. If you read through it, like the part of the brain responsible for processing sense and emotions. So this should be about something neurological, right? If you go to the article, yeah, this is it, like how essential oils affect emotions. We have tried to interlink only between related articles and in places where they make absolute sense for the link to be in there. So suppose like how essential oils help mental health, and it's basically placed here, emotional health and mental health, which is the same thing. It basically tries to interlink between each other. And also, if one particular topic is related to some other topic, it will try to go into different clusters as well. It is quite smart. even though it's all automated, like it took us 1.5 years to figure out the logic behind it and keep on learning stuff like what people want with the internal linking stuff. Now, if you look at it, like the top section, it has only one link, and sometimes some links would be in the key takeaway section, but we try to make sure, okay, the intro should not be full of links and it should be like way down below the content. And if you look at this carters one, it is getting five links from six different pages, right? Now, if you want, you can check out the titles here. Like these are the pages from which these articles are linked, and check out the anchors. Like so, it has a good variation, like aromatherapy candles say for cards, aroma candles for cards. So it has a good mix of anchors, because if you look at it, like this is the main keyword, aromatherapy candles safe for cards, so it should be repeated a lot more compared to partial match anchors. So this is what the logic is behind. Now if you check out some other article, like this is a very broad one, I'll go for something different. Okay, are cheap essential oils bad? So cheap essential oils, risk, danger, bad, and essential oils with synthetic additives or lower quality stuff. So yeah, this it's very smart. And how many links has it created? 3,109 internal links for 1000 articles, for instance, and it will take about 20 minutes for it to be completed if you have 1,000 articles, and if you have more articles it will take a lot more time. If you have like just 20 articles or 25 articles, it will take a minute maximum. But I would not suggest adding internal links or running it for that, because in between 25 articles, if the articles are not related to each other, it won't create any link, or the links will be like 5 or 10 maximum. But if you have a cluster which is like very much related to each other, I think it can create 250 links as well, in between 25 articles. So we have set up like a filter to add the like maximum 10 links per article. If you can see, this is 10. So one article should always send out like maximum 10. This is just the quick mode because it has no controlling options. But we are working on the advanced mode, in which you will be able to select the length of the anchor, the number of links per article, and so on. Some more filters as well. We're thinking about it. Now, this article has 10 links from it. So, as you can see, above the fold is like no links. So, that's good. It's just one link here. And we can consider it as above the fold, because if you see, like, how many characters is this? So, about 1000 characters. So, that's nice. It's good. Just one link in the top. And then the other link should be spread around the content. As you can see, learn more about why we do aromatherapy, and then it will go to aromatherapy reasons why we do aromatherapy. So it has a mix of links as well. Like this is about learn more about why the aromatherapy is essential, in a paragraph which is related to about essentiality, or why is it essential, making it a go-to choice for tackling various skin issues including acne and so more and so on. And then it will talk about learn more about why it's essential, so people know what the next article is about in a way, and then they will click on it and go through it. And it's not always learn more stuff, it tries to add it contextually as well. This method allows for absorption through skin, and how to use it and enter the bloodstream and so on. Systematic aromatherapy importance. So why aromatherapy is important. So now again, this is contextual. Aromatherapy benefits including inhalation therapy can be achieved through various methods. This should link to benefits. Why is aromatherapy used? And so on. So these are the benefits. What are the main benefits? As you can see, it's quite smart in its own way. And even though it looks very simple, just four options, actually just two options. Use your project name and upload the XML file. A lot happens in the backend to create awesome links. Yeah, this particular site is a fresh domain which has now 3100 links created. And coming to the main part, like I applied for Ezoic yesterday. Now, as you can see, the site has been approved by Ezoic. Now they are just waiting for Google's approval, which it was submitted on 4th April. Today is 5th April. So yeah, this is what you can now do with auto blogging and auto linking combined, and you can build great blogs. And this is what I'm going to do. Just because I have to travel down to Vietnam, it's going to affect my schedule a bit more, but yeah, and I'm quite excited to go ahead with this. you can create internal links between different clusters like essential oils, just this category, and then go to aromatherapy and just that category, or create mini structures inside your site and do that. And it should be very fast if you have like just 100 or 200 articles in one go. So a site with maybe 5,000 articles will have so many links, like about 15,000 internal links at least. Alright, guys, see you tomorrow or soon with more sites. And the next video will be about launching a couple of sites in one go, because I think I can have 100 articles on one site in the fresh domains stuff that I'm building, and 100 articles with auto linking done, and that's it, guys. So see you soon. Bye.